Hello, hello, everyone. Come on in, take a seat at my table, grab a beverage. We're going to do some crime busting. We're continuing with our series tonight of Where is Sebastian? We've been going through all of the interviews from the first one on down. This one, I'm going to look here real quickly. It was, I believe, March 21st, but I'm just going to double check. So actually, no, it was, this one was on the 22nd. It was the day after Seth talked to the lab. And remember when we did that show last night on the last video when we watched Seth on the lab, he had said he was going to go searching at Natchez State Park the next day, and that is exactly what Seth did. So we're going to go ahead and watch that interview. There's an interview, and then JLR kind of shows that they were out searching. We'll kind of maybe watch that a little bit and see, what happens, what goes on. But let me go ahead. Well, first, before we do that, if any of you don't know who Sebastian is, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, 15-year-old male who turned 16 on December 7th, guys. That's coming up very soon, just a matter of weeks. He has brown hair, brown eyes. He's 5'5", weighs between 110, 120 pounds. He wears black square frame glasses. Some things about Sebastian are he doesn't like to be barefoot. He has trouble making friends. Social interactions are difficult. He doesn't understand personal space, kind of thing. His favorite color, green. And I had heard that his favorite song was Eye of the Tiger, but someone in our chat told me that Seth said he had a different favorite song. So if you know what that is, and you can find the link for that, let me know. I'm happy to change that up. All right, so we're going to present our screen. And so we're going to start it and see what Seth has to say. And on the left here is Jaden, and this is Mr. Jones, okay? And JLR is in the background talking.
Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. I am at the Natchez State Park, Tennessee. In front of me here, I have Seth Rogers, the father of missing 15-year-old Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian, 15 years old, has been missing since February. He's been reported missing since February 26, 2024. He has still not been found. It's been over 3 weeks now. I have Seth here in the center in front of me, the father of Sebastian. On the left, I have Jaden, a volunteer, and on the right, I have Mr. Jones. And we're out in the park today. Seth, how are you? How's everything going?
Tired.
We're here at the park here. What's going on at the park here?
I'm hoping that somebody listened to me and I told them drop my son off. There's not a lot of cameras here and it gets a lot of traffic, so I figured I'd drive here and do some searching.
Yeah, and I've been out here all day with you. Yeah. You've been searching. What have you been searching here? Share.
Everything. I mean, any type of back road, whatnot. I've been through the fire tower. We went through there. We've been down to by the lake. We've been through all the campgrounds. We've gone through almost every one of the lodges. We went through the shop that doesn't open till spring. We've been through every abandoned building we come across. Everything. Just trying to find him. All looking for him.
So this location here is between Memphis and Hendersonville. Sebastian was reported missing at his around his step-parents' home in Hendersonville. Why here, though?
Well, that one child, he was autistic. In 13 days, he walked 200 miles. 13 days. We're talking about, we're twice that now. So it could be 400 miles from here.
Nothing can be ruled out.
I gotta find him. I mean, I'll do whatever it takes to get him. I need him back.
You actually took off work?
Still off of work. I haven't come back.
Do you plan to be back out here? Do you plan to do more searches?
I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm coming back Saturday. Until I've been through this whole park.
And you got some volunteers with you. We have Mr. Jones and we have Jaden. Talk to Jaden first. Jaden, what's going on?
Just trying to find him. Just trying to find him.
Member of the DCSO family. Thank you, brother.
Mr. Jones, you guys work together?
Yes, sir.
What brings you out here?
I've been friends with him. We went through the academy together, and I've always told him that if he ever needed anything, he can call me. And when this first started, when it first kicked off, he called me, and ever since this been going on, I've got his support. I got his back. Whatever he needs, man. Whether it be a meal, whether it be me to go out and hand out flyers with him, I got him.
You've done that with me too.
Yes, sir.
All of Franklin and
Bellevue.
Bellevue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I keep on doing it. Anytime you need me, man, I'll be here.
Hi, Kathy. So yes, it breaks my heart every time I watch Seth talk about his son. He gets teary-eyed, his voice breaks, and he's out there pounding the pavement, and he's been consistent as far as keeping his son's name out there, even to this day, almost 9 years later, 9 years. I meant 9 months. I'm glad it's not been 9 years, but 9 months is bad enough. Yes, it is really sad. I can't imagine what he's going through, I just can't, And I haven't seen that. I saw a little bit of emotion from Katie in the first interview, but I haven't seen that kind of emotion from mom and stepdad. I have not. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people have that opinion. But that's why I just say every time I see Seth, I get teary-eyed. I can't help it. You can see the hurt and the pain that he's going through. Let's continue.
Don't get into something.
Seth, what have you been going through each day since this happened?
The day really hasn't ended. The day started. It started Sunday when I went to work. And when I got off of work, it just hasn't ended. There is no the next day. I catch a nap. And I just keep going.
I agree, Mike.
He's somewhere. I gotta find him.
You have an army of people, both in person and online, that are praying that Sebastian is found alive or praying for a resolution. You have a lot of people out there, and I personally see it, supporting you and trying to get answers.
I appreciate everybody. I really do. Keep your heads up, your eyes open. Please pass out flyers. Everybody. One person, 5 people. 5 people. Each do 5 people. I mean, and we can get this from coast to coast.
Keep his name out there. Keep his name out there. Keep his face out there. As long as we continue to look, there's always hope.
If you see something, don't question it.
Just call 911. Call 911. Call 1-800-TBI-FIND.
It doesn't matter if you're in California or if you're here in Tennessee, Florida, Ohio. It doesn't matter.
He could be anywhere.
Something, say something.
You want more volunteers to come out and help, or are they willing?
It'd be wonderful. The more people, the faster we can cover this.
Is there a way people can get a hold of you in reference to communication about setting up searches, or if people want to know where to go, where can they go?
Facebook page.
And
That's your best route. Because I'm not on social media. I don't have any social media, but people on there reach out to me.
The Facebook page, that would most likely directly get to Seth. And it's 2 exclamation marks, finding Sebastian Rogers, 2 exclamation marks. That's the easiest way to get information to Seth, is through that Facebook page.
Where else do you plan on searching?
All the way to Jackson,
Tennessee?
Yeah.
Like in parks, side of the roads?
Everywhere. On the side of 40. I mean...
Any route from
anywhere.
Hendersonville to Memphis. We're going to keep searching.
You know, when I left Clarksville and headed this way, I was searching all the way down here.
Same here.
Everywhere I go. You know, you're on your way to work, look for him. You might see him. Call in.
Print out flyers, put them to any restaurant, business, grocery store, anywhere you go. Ask if you can put up a flyer. Just need to keep his face out there.
Hand out a flyer to anybody that'll take it, everybody that'll take it. Keep handing them out until we find him.
We are supporting you. We appreciate everything and praying for a resolution. Thank you for volunteers. Thank you. And
I appreciate it for keeping his face out there.
we'll definitely do that on JLR Investigates. Appreciate it. I'm going to show the viewers the search, what you've been doing throughout the day. Hopefully people can come out and help and make a difference. Thanks.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, what do you guys see here? In my opinion, okay, they're walking down a trail, right? But what about to the left and to the right in the woods? Those woods seem like they're not really dense. And so, in my opinion, shouldn't there be, like a grid search being done? I'd be out there wanting to cover all of it. I'd just be like, no, we got to go over here. We got to finish this. That would be me. But I like that they're looking at everything. He looked in that garbage can, even though JLR didn't have it, because I could hear the garbage can lid fall.
Sebastian.
Isn't it funny, though, how the 22nd of March already, he was telling us that he could be a long ways away.
Should we try it? What? This door? Door? Go ahead. You look in here though, right?
It's locked.
Yeah, I looked from the other side. I didn't see it.
Nothing in here.
So, all right.
Sebastian!
Exactly, Mike. And, so if that is what law enforcement did, which I sincerely hope not,
I won't be able to get in.
then there's been a lot of area that has been missed. You know, in my opinion. And you're right, there are things that don't make sense with this case. It just doesn't add up. And Kathy says they know, and she's talking about Katie and Chris. The thing is, Kathy, though, from what I remember Chris saying, they have been interviewed over and over, separately, together. I don't think that we're going to get anything more out of them. Honestly, that's my opinion. I don't think we're going to get any more out of them. I think we need witnesses, some tips, something to come forward, somebody to get scared and to come forward that knows something. I was really under the assumption that Seth had a bunch of people out there helping him so that he could do grid searches, and this video is proving this wrong. I mean, there's people out there, but they're not, you know, it's like Mike said, it's follow the leader, it's not a grid search. And look at all that area in front of them. Look at that.
We'll drive around. That looks like somebody's house, and I'd rather pull up on the front. Yeah, but all the businesses and stuff.
I mean, there's a lot of area there that they really haven't looked through that Sebastian could be. Now, a couple of these people are thinking the same thing I'm thinking, right? Get down there by the water and... And I'm no professional, guys. I don't know anything about searching. I honestly don't. And just pointing out my thoughts and my observations on this. I mean, I've never been on a professional search. And I know after this, there was a lot of, what do I want to say? People saying things about someone searching with their camera on. And I think, my opinion, that it's smart to search with the camera on. Obviously, if you find something, you're going to turn the camera, right? But I think, especially because of all of the, you know, the warnings that people have been given in this case to stay away and things happening. Hi, Courtney. All the things that have been happening, I would be out there searching with my camera on. Now look at all this area that they're kind of flying down the road with. What the heck, guys? Am I wrong here? Tell me what you think, because I'm thinking, look at all that area that could be gone through, and how would you know that Sebastian isn't in that area? And I think this is still the state park from what I've heard through this video. But it's a big area.
It's open. You already know. Nope.
I don't know if that was some kind of ranger station or something.
Park. Park facilities. That building?
We need to get to that one right there. Hey, this one's over here already.
I'm knock at the door.
Huh?
Or we can knock at the door. Because I don't know if any of these are residents.
Wow, Mike, I never heard that.
Beaten?
Do you know where you heard that from?
Welcome to Tennessee. Mother Nature don't care.
Sebastian!
Do you mean neglect, Kathy? Should be charged with neglect?
It's empty.
Yeah.
The door locked.
Is that someone's home? I think they better be careful. It might be.
I didn't see anything in there.
That's okay. Not a problem, Kathy. Well, I don't think they're going to do any charges until they have something more specific. The fact that no one's been charged means they don't have enough evidence. That's just the way it is. I'm really hoping with the extra attention from Dog and Nick that things will break loose here. That's my hope and my prayer, that something's going to come of this.
Should probably be able to see all the way under.
Because honestly, as I'm watching this search, there's a lot of woods that are being... It doesn't look like those steps are in very good shape. Oh. He didn't look like he wanted to step on them.
Spider webs on there.
I shouldn't be laughing. I know he's out there busting his butt trying to find his son. I know, but Kathy, the thing is, he is only one man with a couple of friends, right? That's a lot of area to search, but I'd be out there running everywhere. I would be. I just would be. And then I'd be yelling when I got home, I need more people, I need more people. I'd be just,
So what they're doing is they're going from these old abandoned and old buildings. Some of them are locked. They're just checking the crawl space. They're just looking around for any where to find Sebastian. That's Sebastian's father, Seth, biological father. He's also talking to people in the area. They got flyers, you know, sometimes handing out flyers to certain people. I've seen him do it up at the McDonald's near here, bringing awareness. This is what a father is doing to try to find answers for what happened to his son, 15-year-old son.
It is kind of funny watching this video from the 22nd of March and now knowing that JLR and Seth are
I'll just drop them all.
on the outs. Nice way to put it.
You don't mind handing those out? Or?
You know, we're out running around all the time over here, and we're up through the woods and going.
Is it you?
No, that's me.
Oh, you? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's me.
I was like, I see somebody growing.
Maybe I just put it out. I'm gonna let the clothes on.
Does anyone know how far Natchez State Park is from Hendersonville? I thought they said last night that it was in between Hendersonville and Memphis. Is that right? I didn't even look. I'm just kind of trying to look now.
Sebastian's more important than whatever the hell they're advertising.
Windows aren't open, doors aren't open, no broken glass. Thanks, sir.
Well, that's somebody's home, isn't it? A little bit scared about doing that. I remember watching this video because I remember that sign for the laundry. Well, that park is quite a ways from as far as I can tell, from Hendersonville.
gas? No?
Can't really get a glimpse.
You know, I can back my truck right up there if you need to. It's locked. See, I can match it.
I can probably see through it. Well, blocking. Why is it somewhat broke? Pull your truck up around the other side.
It looks like somebody shot it.
Maybe.
Mattress up against there? That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but that hurts my ears.
A little bit. Right there.
Well, if it's locked, Sebastian wouldn't be able to get in there, right?
Nada. Nada. Alright, tailgate up. Thank you. Hey.
Is it open?
No, it's padlocked. But you see it over here. Don't see anything in there though. Check the one behind here. Because if it's locked, he ain't gonna get in there anyway.
Yeah.
Down.
Nada.
There's the boat. There's the shed over here.
Well, especially with no shoes. And aren't they on private property? That's my concern here.
Sebastian!
I mean, I know what Seth is saying. He could be anywhere. But he wouldn't have walked this, Natchez State Park. I'm just going to look it up on Google Maps. See the distance.
See anything down there, Jaden? Wish that gate would open, I'd drive all the way down here. Nothing? there's anything back past there.
Yeah, it's like 112 miles from
Sebastian!
Hendersonville, like from Stafford Court where he lived. That's a long ways.
Is that an abandoned building right there, too?
Hi, got change. Blessings back to you.
Be careful, man. It looks like it might fall down if you sneeze. I don't think he's in there. I mean, you can see right through it, man.
It is pretty dilapidated. But there are those, I don't know if that's a fence or bins there.
This is... Wow. There's nothing in it. I have no idea. It's literally-
Some of the things you see in woods, huh?
It's all full of stuff. So, and that's the end. The rest of it is. Oh no, the path really kind of keeps going. And then it looks like a dead end right there. Yeah. I don't see any more. So, let's look at the next road. There's a cabin and the abandoned church.
Just recently I was watching CJ do a search, and I think Trey from Narc Divers was with him. And they were searching an area, but it was just the two of them, but they were like grid searching it. So he took an area of the woods, and so did Trey. And they were both online, so they were kind of able to let each other know where they were, you know, which I thought was a really smart idea. But they were going, you know, kind of zigzagging through the woods, their section of the
See
woods,
this
and I thought
terrain
that was a
around here?
smart idea.
In between Memphis and Hendersonville, a lot of rolling hills, trees, forests. Again, old abandoned buildings and sheds and outhouses all in this area. And following volunteers, they are out here. They're looking for Sebastian. JLR investigates out here in the field, following along. We got our eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open for Sebastian. If you know anything out there that could help authorities, contact TBI, Sumner County Sheriff's Office. Reach out to Seth Rogers, Sebastian's father. You know, if you got some credible information, you know something that can help find Sebastian.
He needs to keep that vehicle in drive and not in reverse. It hurts my ears. I mean, I tend to agree because if you're not gonna do, you'd have to have some kind of lead that he was there, right? And then do a grid search. That would be my thinking
So they're even going in the
in
Tennessee
regards.
Department of Agriculture.
But going to these places, going to the businesses, handing out flyers, certainly.
Benton County, but let me see if I can get y'all somebody.
Fine, we can get you to take a flyer too.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Hello?
There they are.
Hello? Go on the door, dude.
Hi, buddy. We're all looking for this.
Hi, Jerry. This was on the 22nd of March. We were just going back trying to review old interviews and things that both parents have done. And for whatever reason, they were searching Natchez State Park. I don't know if someone told Seth to do that. I don't know.
I'll give this to the guys. They work around the whole forest, so.
I appreciate it, sir.
Is there
You're welcome, Jerry.
You'll call at 911. If you can't find him, just call 911 and then call 1-800-TVI find.
So it's all fit. Okay, yeah, we'll keep an eye out.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, we want to go back on to Corinth.
The thing is, at this point in time, they were going off the assumption that Sebastian was still alive, so that he could have been hiding in any of those outbuildings, right? Now, searching for him, I don't know, it's a whole different ballgame, right?
Your flashlight fell out the door.
Uh,
Hi, how you doing today, ma'am? My name is Seth Rogers. See anything down there? Why does it look weird?
Huh?
Why does it look weird?
I used to think. I used to think the same thing, Kathy. But we're 9 months in, and I honestly don't believe that even if they know something, I really do not believe that they're going to say anything. I really don't.
Don't see anything. I should have brought my binoculars. Shame on you for not.
What are they looking at down there?
How we doing today?
Jerry, I'm not, well, it could be by accident, and same thing with Summer Wells. But I really am hoping and praying that the renewed interest and all of the resources that Doug and Nick have brought to this case are going to split something wide open. I'm really hoping and praying for that. And I'm hoping we can get Sebastian home by Christmas. Be nice if he could be home by his birthday.
Okay, we're gonna keep an eye. We are leaving here next week and going to Crossville. I'll keep this on the car.
We are
No.
together.
Leave in the car and one we keep with us.
Okay,
So
okay.
Everybody sees it, I mean, every person that sees it, you go somewhere and they want the flyer.
Hi, Robin.
sure.
Gotta put him on my face.
Yes, Jerry, it would be great, wouldn't it?
Where did you said he was missed 1 hour and a half from here?
Andersonville.
Where is it? Northwest of Nashville. Okay. We're gonna keep an eye on it. You're welcome.
Y'all have a blessed day.
You too.
Amen. You too.
Did you see how that lady almost gave him the flyer back and he told her no to keep it? Aw. Oh, he's even going up to the campers. I don't blame him. I don't think I've ever been approached on the street with a flyer from anyone. But if I was approached by the father of a missing child, my heart would break, I think. Can you imagine?
How we doing today, sir? Campground house, huh? I'm Al. My name is Seth Rogers. I'm out looking for my son. And these people that come in here, that's my son. I appreciate it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for your service.
Okay, and that is it for Jonathan Lee Riches. Okay, I was just looking. I've been here twice. I was 5 and the other 29. I'm not following you, Robin. I'm apprehensive about strangers approaching me, so I'm not sure I would open a door or roll down a window. Oh, I get that. Yeah. It is nice that they are doing that, though, but I get what you're saying, especially in today's age, but I would like to think that, oh, I don't know. You know, even somebody walking up with a piece of paper, I guess, is kind of scary, isn't it? I hope Ellie will start a new search soon. The foliage is getting thin. Yeah. If he's not alive, Mike, what are your thoughts on, them finding him at this point, 9 months in? If I'm alone, yeah, I'm scared of everyone. Yeah, when you bring up that point, I would be too. just a little funny story. Last year, I decided to treat myself. I had wanted to go see an entertainer that I had never seen in concert, and he was playing in Vegas. And so I talked my cousin into going with me. And she was like, we've got two old ladies. We're going to be all alone. You know, isn't that, scary? And I said, well, one of the things that I've learned is you don't make eye contact with anybody as you're walking down the street. You don't make eye contact, but you make sure you stay aware of everyone that is around you, and so I'm more of an introvert, right? I don't just talk to strange people, kind of like you, Jerry, right? And her, oh my gosh. So it was my 65th birthday, and we're, walking down the streets of the Strip, Vegas Strip, and she's telling everybody, "Oh, it's her birthday! It's her birthday! It's her birthday!" And they're all saying, "Happy birthday, Lyndon!" And I'm like, "What happened to you being afraid?" to two grannies out there on the streets of Vegas alone, and you're telling everybody, it was just, it was crazy, you guys. I'm telling you, it was a day to remember. That's for sure. But here she was the one afraid to go by just ourselves, to Vegas, and because we're two little old ladies, and yeah, she's talking to anybody and everybody that would listen. Robin. I've lost two children. My 5-year-old daughter was, and oh my gosh, by a 16-year-old. 30 years ago, my 29-year-old son drowned because of epileptic seizures while fishing off a dock. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Robin. Thoughts and prayers are with you. I don't know how KP isn't all over the news pleading for her son. Yeah, we don't know other people's personalities, right? I mean, like I said, I'm kind of more of an introvert, but if it were me, I'd be out there. I'd be doing every single interview, national interview that I could. Forget the YouTubers, right? Which is what I cannot understand. Forget the YouTubers. National news, right? What's the biggest city in each state, and get on their biggest news channel? That'd be where I'd start, right? I mean, yeah, I don't understand everything, and I know people take to YouTube, but there are still so many people who just watch the news, My cousin is one of them. She watches the news on TV. Me, I watch YouTube. I have a TV, but I just really don't watch it. But she watches TV versus being, she'll go on her phone, which I like to be on my laptop. But I think everyone on YouTube that follows true crime has heard about Sebastian, so YouTube has spread all the awareness that it can. Well, I think so. However, now if we let off, it's going to fall off the algorithm, and we we are the ones that are keeping the awareness out there, so that other stations can pick it up and that kind of thing. And if it falls off the algorithm, it can become a cold case really quickly. So that's one of the reasons why I've just continued on, also to see if there's anything that we missed, right? I would say if there was ever a lead at Natchez State Park, then that needs to be thoroughly searched, because it wasn't today in that search. It wasn't. All they were basically doing, I think, is just checking out buildings. I don't know if that was the plan, checking out buildings and giving people flyers, but there really wasn't a good wooded grid search done at all. But where do you go, right? I mean, Mike said it, that, probably, you know, the island, just that Shackle Island area, Oh, I missed something you said, Mike. You said, really think he got trapped like Harley Dilly. I'm not sure. Tell me what that means. Not familiar with Harley Dilly, so. But yeah, I mean, the awareness needs to stay out there, because the last thing I want to see is this case becoming cold. I just reached out to a lady that is in my town, and her daughter went missing in 2009. And 15 years later, they haven't found anything on her. Nobody's been charged. And I purposely stayed away from that case since I started doing true crime, simply because I somewhat know the mother, and just because of business, and I don't want to. She gets very upset, she gets, and rightfully so. Even 15 years later, she hurts when it's the anniversary of her missing, when it's her birthday, at the holiday times. She cries, guys. And it's become a cold case, right? And I thought about bringing it up again to try and renew some interest and see if small town politics would get back on the case again. But I didn't want to hurt her, I didn't want to bring all that up again for her. But I thought, okay, but am I wrong in feeling that way? Should I be? So I did send her a message today to ask her if I could do, like an overview of the case. And I told her that if she didn't want me to, I wouldn't. I've not heard back from her yet, but, and I feel I'll just leave it there. So if she wants me to, I will. If she doesn't, I won't. If something should happen in that case, I will, bring it up. But her daughter was 15 years old at the time. Being a typical 15-year-old, right? But yeah, went missing without a trace. And there's quite a bit more to it than that. There was even a guy in our hometown who was arrested, but then they dropped the charges and let him go because they didn't have enough to convict him. So, yeah, it's been a heart-wrenching case for our area. Yeah, I can't imagine, Robin. You said it never gets easy. I can hardly handle it. We still have to fight. Yeah, exactly. When it's been a long time, gets really hard. What did you mean, Jerry, in a chimney? I'm not sure what you meant, but oh, I see. You and Mike are talking back and forth. Okay. So, Mike, that guy got stuck in a chimney. Is that what you're saying? Wow. Yeah. I mean, could that have happened? I suppose. That's crazy. Something like that happened to Sebastian. It could very well be. Could very well be. I still think about that thud that Katie talks about, right? We don't know what that was, guys. Okay, well, I think we're gonna call it a night for here. And tomorrow, let's see what we got going on. It's an interview on the 22nd with Duchess and Chris and Katie. Always seems like these Chris and Katie interviews get wild. I hope not, but that's what's coming tomorrow. So we will see you at that point in time. You guys have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching another episode of Granny's Crime Busters. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even share the content. You can follow us on any of our other social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We really appreciate you guys, and you can also email us at granny'scrimebusters@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.